Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Nam Ratchet versus I'm Okay, and this is going to be a $100 Iron Man. The winning team wins $100, the losing team loses $100. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description if you want to go ahead and play for money yourself. And we will see Nam Ratchet go ahead and decide to go first, 46 versus 45. We have Perulia, Prince, Dragoons, Imperm, Impulse. They have Sword, Book of Moon, Bonfire, Fua, Axed. Okay, so we have 46 card Mermail, which, I mean, technically this deck could go up to like 46, but I don't know if I agree with that. Then the opponent has Fua here to try to stop them, so they drop Fua during the standby phase, and then go main phase, normal Neptibus effect, dump Dragoon, go search, go ahead, grab out Shrine. So we're just going to try to like Moon Glacia them, and then set up Shrine in the graveyard, and then we have like Impulse, Imperm. So Dragoon effect, go ahead, search out Minstrel. Minstrel effect, pitch itself plus Dragoons to go ahead and look at the hand. And then we're going to rip the Book of Moon because we're trying to Moon Glacia rip Engine here. Which I think is fine to do. Like Book of Moon, really all it's gonna do is like Book of Moon one of their guys to like, you know, like trade with the Imperm. But then their guy like isn't usable that turn. So then like, you know, they're hurting a little bit of their engine. Like they're exhausting a piece of their engine if they're using Book. But we could also just like Imperm the engine, but then they have an extender because we know they have an extender. Then we're gonna go Dragoon effect, go ahead, grab out Moon Glacia, and then activate the Abyss Shrine effect, get rid of itself plus Neptibus to go ahead and bring out from the deck. Well, not bring out from the deck, but search from the deck, my bad. Because then we're going to go Neptibus, special summon back out from the graveyard. Then we could just get rid of it for the Poseidra from the hand. And then that puts the 5 waters in the graveyard for the Moon Glacia. This also allows us to go ahead and search out the heavy infantry off this Dragoon. And then that gives us like the full setup under Fua here. So grab out heavy infantry, summon out Moon Glacia effect. Go ahead and rip 2 from the hand. And we rip the Sword Ryzeal. And then we rip the Bonfire. Okay, so leave him with extra Ryzeal. And then set Imperm, pass. So they draw Cross out. So go main phase, special summon out X by dumping Mirror Logic. Then they're going to go X1, Mirror Logic 2 onto Poseidra. Then they're going to go chain Imperm. And then we can go chain Cross out to go ahead and hit the Imperm. Or we chain Book of Moon. Okay, I guess it's because they could have, like, Ash Blossom in hand. Yeah, it's just for Ash, right? But, like, if they had Ash, they would have Ashed Fua. So I'm not really sure why we're not cross-outing this. Like, what other non-engine does this deck play, right? They play Imperm, Impulse, Perulia, Fua, Ash. So, like, I guess maybe because they play more cards, they're scared of, like, Nib or something. But okay, they're going to go ahead, grab out Sword from the deck to the hand. And then special summon out Sword effect. And then that's going to grab out the Ice Ryzeal. And then on resolution, they're going to go activate Shrine, discard. Okay, draw into Poseidra, heavy infantry, pop. We didn't need to do that though, right? There was like no point of doing that. They just go normal Ice effect. We Impulse. They don't have any plays. We save the heavy infantry. Normal Ice effect, chain Dominus Impulse. I would also make them actually place the card. But I guess it doesn't matter because like Imperm didn't negate, so the spell Trap Zone isn't negated. Okay, so going on to game number 2 now. We'll go ahead and see I'm Okay decide to go first. We will go ahead and see Shadow Squad, Imperm, Moon Glacia, Shadow Squad, and Neptibus. They have Metal Tronus, X'd, Imperm, X'd, and Sword. So go main phase, special out X by dumping Detonator, X'd effect goes search, and we Imperm the X there, which is just crazy to do, right? Like, I don't think I'm doing that. I guess they're playing 45, so you know it's like Fiendsmith Ryzeal. So they're like, okay, better have another level 4 to combo with. But they also could have like 1 Fua, 1 Perulia in deck for their crossout against Mermail. That's like extra level 4s that they could have to just bring out. Now they're going to go special sword effect, grab out Ice Ryzeal, then overlay, make duo drive, and then duo drive effect to attach, duo drive effect to detach, and go search, and then that's going to grab out the Ryzeal cross, and then grab out the node Ryzeal from the deck to the hand, activate cross, normal Ice effect, go special out sword Ryzeal, then special node effect. Are we about to send duo? I'll just say we're going to send sword to special back sword. So we're just using the effect for fun? We're just not making Dweller. And this player was mad that I called their gameplay bad. Like, I mean, like, the gameplay speaks for itself. The gameplay speaks for itself. I don't know what to say. The gameplay is speaking for itself. We said, nah. Oh my god. We said, we don't want to make Dweller against the deck that Dweller's FTK against. We don't want to. No, I don't want to FTK my opponent. I want to give them a chance. That's what they said. I want to give them a chance. Oh, I want cross draw. I want cross draw. Detach from Dweller on your turn. It puts the second one in grave. It puts the second one in. You get the cross draw anyways. You get the cross draw anyways. Oh my gosh, we're actually just playing for fun right now. Draw onto Deep Sea King, go main phase, normal summon out Neptibus. It's game 2, it's not even like game 1. It's like we know they're on Mermail. Okay, we have Book of Moon for Neptibus. I swear if you don't Book of Moon this, I'm gonna freak. Okay. And then they just go ahead, pass turn, they draw cross out. Special summon out X by dumping Exceton Knight. Effect, go ahead, grab out Sword Ryzeal. I also just don't agree with this play either. To be honest, I think we could have just went normal summon X, effect goes search. I guess maybe we don't. No, we probably don't, right? We technically don't want to show them that we're on Fiendsmith Ryzeal. Yeah, we technically don't want to show them the Fiendsmith cards. I mean, I know we're on it because we're playing 45, but technically we shouldn't. But they also saw Book of Moon, so I would lead more towards like a pure list because Book of Moon just shouldn't be in the Fiendsmith build. We have Pot of Prosperity, Shadow Squad, 1-for-1, Perulia, Abyss Pike. They have Droll, Fua, Book of Moon, Sword, Book of Moon. So, go main phase. We're going to go activate Pot of Prosperity, go ahead, banish 6, and look at the top 6, trying to hit cross out here. But okay, we do not hit cross out. We're going to grab the Abyss Shrine there, banish Trish. Okay, so we play Trish in the deck, see Typhon. Put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck. And then on resolution, they're going to go ahead and drop Fua. Any response? No. They don't drop Droll, which I think that's dumb. Mermail plays through Fua. Like, I don't get why people, like, did you not watch game 1? Like, did you not play game? Oh, dude, I'm going to freak out, bro. Like, this player just doesn't know what they're doing, man. And the thing is, it's not just one player playing, bro. It's like, it's a team event. That's what an IronMan is. It's a team thing. It's a 2v2, right? So, it's not just one person agreed on this play. 2 people agreed to drop Fua there after watching what happened game 1. 2 people agreed what happened after game 1. I guess maybe it's because we don't have strong engine. I guess maybe that's why we're doing it, because we think that we need an extra draw. It's just so tough, though. Like, no. Okay, I actually think it's fine to drop Fua here. I think I was over-exaggerating, especially after they grabbed Shrine. But, like, dude. Normal Abyss Pike. Abyss Pike effect, discard Shadow Squad. Go ahead, grab out Minstrel from the deck to the hand. And then Shadow Squad effect to go ahead and special summon out from the deck. If you droll now, I'm actually going to freak. Okay. I was going to say, I think Fua was correct there. They're going to bring out Neptibus. They draw Ice. They're going to go ahead, dump Dragoon. Go ahead, grab out Dragoon. And then Dragoon Graveyard effect goes search. Now they're thinking, because they did draw Ice, now they have more plays. But the problem is we know they have Shrines. So I don't think we can, right? I guess we have Book of Moons to try to beat Toad. They're going to bring out the Super King or Deep Sea King. Neptibus bring out Dragoon. And then activate Minstrel effect, get rid of itself, post Perulia. Go ahead, peep the hand. Then go ahead, banish Ice Ryzeal from the hand. Okay. So they don't want a chance of hitting the Ice Ryzeal. I mean, I guess we're just not dropping Moon Glacia anyways. Yeah, it doesn't even matter what we hit. Bahamut Shark, bring out Toad. Oh, or we're going to use the level 7 effect to go ahead and put it back. That might also be our plan. Go ahead and bring out 3 from the deck. Bring out Pike, and then the Glutonius. And now overlay, bring out another Bahamut Shark effect, bring out Toad. Yeah. But since we have this many bodies, though, we can make the Link 3, and then our Toads can't be targeted. We beat 1, 2. Like, we already beat their hand. So they already have to top deck out of this, but we can still keep building. So we're going to go Coral effect, special back out Minstrel effect, Mill 3, put the Abyss Pike back, and then go ahead and make the Link 3. Then link those 2 off for the Mermail Link 2, and then go ahead and pass turn. Yeah, we didn't have like a Chenging to make or anything. So go ahead, pass, they draw Bonfire, go main phase. We definitely don't show Bonfire. I think we have to keep the last card unknown for us to even stand a chance here. So they're going to go normal ice, no effect. They're going to go Mermail effect, get rid of Dragoon, go ahead, grab out Tios, and then activate Dragoon effect, go search. That's going to grab out Heavy Infantry. And now we can go ahead and Heavy Infantry to pop. Actually, I don't know why we'd pop this. What's the point of it, right? Like, they can still just special sword anyways. This player just likes Heavy Infantry popping early on a random level 4 body, man. Summon out swords, sword effect, they're going to Toad negate. We should have just activated the ice effect. I'm not sure why we didn't activate ice effect. I don't think we thought that through. Like, if we just normal ice, like, that card just doesn't do anything. We just wasted a body. And then we only have 2 cards playing in the 2 Toad. We had 3 cards playing in the 2 Toad. We had to commit. You just had to commit. You had to commit ice effect. It's not like you were going to normal ice and activate its effect again later or anything. So now Toad effect, add back Dragoon, activate Bonfire, and we know it's the last card. Yeah, GG. GG. Same account next. Oh gosh, okay. So we're going to go ahead and see I'm okay decide to go first. We got Dragoon, Fua, Deep Sea King, Poseidra, Neptibus. They have X, called by Metaltronus, Fua, Bonfire. So go main phase, activate Bonfire, that's fine. Go ahead, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then Ice Chainlink 1, Fua, Chainlink 2, called by Chainlink 3. And then that should just be game as long as they play it correctly. Extend the sword. And then now they can go for Fiendsmith combo, go for Exeton Knight, go for Requiem. Requiem effect tribute go special, bring out Lacrima. Lacrima, dump Engraver. They have the effect to equip of Requiem. They have Engraver effects, shuffle back, special summon itself out, make Necro equip, and then we can turn those into DDD. That's fine. Or Lars. Okay, they play Lars instead of DDD. Special sword, which I also thought about doing this at one point. But I don't think it's actually correct because, like, there's a lot of times where, like, you need to be able to beat your opponent's Fiendsmith follow-up, and Lars isn't really going to do that. It's, like, fine. It's okay. It's okay, but also, like, against Malice, like, you need to be able to, like, beat their follow-up. Honestly, it's more important to be able to beat Malice. Malice is, like, the harder matchup. And Lars doesn't really do anything against Malice, like, turn, like, 4 or 5. It feels like DDD actually, like, can impact them a lot more. Like, this is fine until, like, Fiendsmith Ryzeal, though, because they can't X-negate it, which is really cool. Or, like, pure Ryzeal, it's much, much better into. Special by dumping, make duo effect attach, duo effect to detach and go search, and then grab out the Ryzeal cross, grab out the Ryzeal node. That's fine, and then activate cross, special node effect, get rid of Fua, special back out sword from the graveyard. Yeah, go in the Dweller. I was gonna say, we also have cross effect that we could have used by now, unless if we planned on, like, detaching, like, the node and then cross putting it back. But we go ahead, put back, draw into another Metaltronus, set Metaltronus, pass, to draw Dragoon, activate Dweller effect. I also didn't hand shuffle, so that's not smart. Normal Neptibus, dump the Shrine. And then search out Shrine from the decks of the hand. Okay. Now we're going to make a Typhon. Then battle phase. Attack over the duo. Typhon effect. And then in response, chain Metaltronus. Bring out the Chaos Angel to negate that. And then try to pass turn. So, yeah, we didn't try to play there at all. Like, we did have Poseidra effect that we could have activated, which, like, threatens a big body onto the field. Yeah, I'm not too sure why we didn't try to do more there. It's like that we drew, like, the Deep Sea King, because then you can't use this to, like, special it out. But they did have Duo to stop us anyways, and Lars. Yeah, this game's just over. They're going to go activate Shrine effect, and then just chain Dweller, and then they draw into... They play the Abyss Sting. Okay, yeah, this game's just over. Go main phase, cross effect. Put back, draw on the X, Requiem, sure, Lacrima dump, that's fine. Dump the trap card, Engraver effect, grab out Tract, and then all they have to do is just, like, eventually just, like, get to Desiree, and the game's over. They go Tract into Engraver, they forgot Lurie on the deck list or something, or they just, I don't even know, Requiem effect to equip, and then effect to go send. Well, I guess it's, like, fine to do it, no, it's fine to do it like this. I guess they're just trying to go for game and less summons. So on to the next game now. We'll go ahead and see Nam go first. We have Fua, Neptibus, Minstrel, Moon Glacier, Droll. They have Book of Moon, Bonfire, Metaltronus, Imperm, Lacrima. So we have normal Neptibus effect. Go ahead, dump Dragoon. And they don't Imperm it. Okay, yeah, they're just they're actually just playing for fun. They're actually just playing for fun. They didn't imperm Neptibus. That says add Shrine. That says you lose the game. Dragoon can't add Shrine. It's an Aqua. It's not a Sea Serpent. You just have to imperm Neptibus. Dragoon, grab out Shadow Squad. It feels bad, but if you don't do it, you actually just lose. So now they go Minstrel, Rip Imperm, and now they're going to get the Shadow Squad effect to go ahead and special summon out from the deck. Dragoon, they have Shrine effect, and then, yeah, Shrine's going to get rid of itself plus Neptibus, bring out the Deep Sea King, Neptibus summon back out from the grave, Bahamut Shark in the Toad, Dragoon effect goes Search, that's fine, grab out the Poseidra, we have Moon Glacier to go ahead and rip from their hand, and then this will rip the, I'm going to call it Bonfire Metaltronus, rips Bonfire, and then rips the Lacrima, okay. And then, yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat because they already realized that game is over. I would have put it out, though. We're playing for money. Then on the game 3, we have Abyss Shrine, Poseidra, Impulse, Shrine, Dragoon. They have Lurie, Ash Blossom Droll, Ash Blossom Imperm. So go main phase, Lurie and the Requiem. Requiem effect tribute, go ahead, bring out Lacrima. Then Lacrima effect go dump. It's going to dump the Engraver. Activate Requiem effect to equip. Sure. Activate Engraver. Shuffle back to special summon itself out. Sure, they're just trying to save Impulse for the Ryzeal cards like Node Ryzeal. But I don't even think that's correct, right? I think we actually just have to Impulse Engraver. Yeah, you just have to Impulse Engraver. We know they play Lars. They're not making DDD, so if we try to save Impulse for later, they could just Lars negate it. Yeah, this just negates Impulse. So I don't think that was correct. Set Imperm, pass, I draw Perulia. I guess they could just save it for Lacrima on their turn. I guess that's fine. That's like fair. So go main phase, activate Poseidra effect, get rid of Perulia. Gets rid of Perulia. Okay, doesn't try to get rid of like Dragoon there. Then they're gonna go Poseidra effect, dump Dragoon, try to bounce Lars, but if you read this card, while this card is a material, your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. And if you read this card, it says target one card the opponent controls, return it to hand. Because they're supposed to be targeting Imperm there, and then you just say, okay, and you don't respond. So they're going to go ahead and negate that, and then they're going to go Dragoon effect. Wow, like, there's no way you don't know that. That's literally why you play it, so that way they can't X out Mirror Logic. So Dragoon effect, and they're going to go Chain Lacrima, which is fine. We don't impulse that. We're going to impulse the Requiem effect to summon from deck. So Dragoon, grab out Minstrel. And then on res, Requiem effect, Chain Impulse, Chain Droll. This was on res, yes, so you can't Droll. That's why I said res. They said, Droll activates on res. You definitely can drop Droll. Like, we're on res of the search. So it's still waiting for Judge. Okay. Did y'all not playing during Trickstar format? On res, they would do that. Rip your whole hand, no cards. Okay, so wait, hold up a minute. I did not play that. I mean, that's just like standard Droll things. Like that's actually standard right now. Like if your opponent, if you have Droll Fua, and your opponent goes activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, you literally go on res, activate Fua, and he responds. If they ask you or something, then you change Droll. That's like a common interaction right now. This format. So. Now, we'll go activate the Abyss Shrine, get rid of itself, plus Abyss Shrine, and then they're just going to Ash Blossom that. So I know what, Minstrel, right? Yeah, they ashed it, said been like 20 minutes, so yeah, because I had a judge call. Okay, so yeah, stop the Shrine, normal summon out Minstrel, battle phase, attack over, attack directly, and then main phase 2, we're going to turn those into the, we're going to make the Mermail link. Okay. That's fine. I thought we were gonna make a Cheng Ying there, but I guess this is probably just better to make overall. Yeah, it was probably better to make overall. So summon out the Mermail link, pass, draw ice, especially because we know they play Book of Moon in their deck too. Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out, and then on summon, activate Mermail effect, discard Dragoon, and then they said that's fine. We don't try to Ash Blossom that or Imperm that, so it's gonna go ahead and search out the Abyss TS. I guess you would just never stop this. Well, I think you could Imperm it, but we were always just going to Ash the Dragoon effect to stop them from getting a heavy infantry. Yeah, so Ash the Dragoon effect. Well, I guess in this instance, it'd be Neptibus because we have Poseidra and Grave. Then they're going to go ahead and make Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Lacrima. Lacrima effect, go ahead, dump the Paradise. And then they're thinking on Res because they have Shrine. But they're probably like, oh, my opponent's not going to do anything here because we don't know about Ice. Otherwise, we would activate Shrine trying to draw Dominus Impulse. Now they go normal Ice. Ice effect, bring out X. X effect, go search out Sword. And the game is over. Overlay for Duo Drive. Duo Drive effect. But yeah, I was going to say technically on Summon, they should be trying to draw into something to stop this. But yeah, they're going to go ahead and admit defeat. So next is the Jadu IGO. We'll go ahead and see they're playing 40. We're going to see I'm Okay decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Blue Eyes, Wishes, Maiden, Sage, Pot of Prosperity. They have Lurie, Cross, Node, Fua, X. So they will go main phase, normal, summon out Lurie, make Requiem, Requiem effect, Tribute go special, bring out Lacrima, Lacrima effect go dump the Paradise, special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping the Detonator, and then activate X effect go search, grab out Sword Ryzeal from the decks of the hand, overlay into Duo Drive effect to attach, Duo Drive effect to detach and go search. Okay, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then grab out Sword Ryzeal. Yeah, activate Cross. It said misplay. Tough. Yeah, because I mean they had Cross in hand already. But to be honest, I was trying to think the play through, and I don't even think we should have dumped Detonator. I think we should have just been dumping Eclipse Twins, to be honest. Like, I don't see why we dumped Detonator. I get, okay, technically, I get why people do it. It's because it, like, beats Nib, because you have Cross to negate it, but, like, you just naturally beat Nib anyways, because, like, you have so many bodies. Like, oh gosh, I dropped a bunch of cards I was hand shuffling, but you just naturally bring out enough bodies to where you beat it anyways. I guess, like, we already normal summoned Lurie, so I guess, do we actually beat it there? I guess, let me think about it, right? So, we already normal summon, so we go through X, we have Sword, we have Ice, we have Node. Technically we beat it, but like you'd have to like special Ice, which like feels a little bit bad. And they also only play one Eclipse Twins, so it's like not as good to dump Eclipse Twins. I think 2 Eclipse Twins should be standard though. I'm not gonna lie. Like 2 Eclipse Twins is crazy work. Special out Sword effect, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then special out Ice by discarding Sword. And then we're gonna go special Node. Okay. Make Eclipse Twins, Node, send special back out. Okay. And then make Detonator. And then go Detonator effect to attach. And then go Cross effect, put back to draw. The draw and Lockbird. This player's not real. Why'd we put back Detonator instead of Sword? Now our Detonator's just not live. Unless if we out our own duo. Not real. Pass, draw Drill Beam. We're going to go main phase, activate Pot of Prosperity, look at the top 6, and then grab the Barrel, and then put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck here. Okay, looking at the banishes, and then now on resolution, drop Droll, activate Drill Beam, reveal Barrel, target Detonator, and then chain Detonator to pop itself so that way it doesn't get banished, but no Twins effect to summon back out. Normal Barrel effect set Lordly Load. Can't even activate it because it has to search. Drill Beam effect set itself. So I know nothing in hand correct. That's crazy that they just gave them free information. Right? Well, I guess technically they added Ice twice. So they technically know about Ice, I guess. Yeah, okay, they're gonna go ahead. Activate Maiden effect, True Light effect, place the Majesty, and then activate Barrel effect to go ahead and dump the Blue Eyes, and then try to pass. They're gonna go end phase, Lacrima and the Requiem, and then they draw on the Ash Blossom, go main phase, Requiem effect. Sure. I'm also thinking, weren't, I feel like technically we were supposed to Lacrima during their main phase too, because they could draw phase Pop or Requiem, and we don't have Fiendsmith set up until they summon a body. So they're gonna go ahead and bring out Lacrima effect. I mean, yeah, it could be tough. Go ahead, Lacrima, dump the Engraver, Requiem effect to equip, Engraver effect, shuffle back, Lurie, special summon itself out, and then use that to make Necro equip, and then they play Lars. So yeah, they're gonna make Lars, activate Cross, Chain Majesty for 2 Blue Eyes. But you don't reveal for cost. So they shouldn't have showed that there was a Blue Eyes in hand there. This just shows like while it's resolving. So you activate it, and then they think it's only a pop 1, and then you show from hand, and then all of a sudden it's a pop 2. So they're gonna Majesty, or they're gonna Lars that, then change Real Beam to banish that. So go ahead, pop, then normal summon out Ice effect, bring out X effect, go ahead, grab out Sword Ryzeal. And then before they set up Detonator, ooh, that's tough though, because even if we go True Light in the Blue Eyes and the Maiden, they could just Desiree send the True Light. So, yeah, I guess there's like no point of really doing it. So now they're going to go overlay into Exceton Knight effect, chain True Light. Okay, special summon out Blue Eyes, pop everything. True Light 1. I was going to say, if they go Maiden 2, doesn't do anything. Special out Sword effect goes Surge. And then Sword's going to grab out the Ice Ryzeal from the deck to the hand. And then Special out Ice by getting rid of Fua. Could have also just got rid of Exceton Knight there. Exceton Knight doesn't have an effect anymore. Go on the Detonator effect to attach the Eclipse Twins, attack for fun, and then go ahead, pass, they draw Imperm, and then Barrel effect, add itself back, and then go main phase. Yeah, they have Eclipse Twins set up. We're gonna go Wishes, discard Blue Eyes, they Ash Blossom it, normal Barrel effect, they Detonator, pop it, set Lordly Load, activate Lordly Load, they pop it, and then they admit defeat. Said, think, should have set Fusion. If you play it, would have been better. The Roar. Said, oh, never mind, you had Paradise. The actual Fusion, the Paradise Beach Roar, yeah. Okay, going on to the next game. We will go ahead and we will see Judio, YGO, decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Ogre, Sage, Roar, Strike, Drill Beam. And then they have Metaltronus, Ice, Metaltronus, Imperm, and Meow. I think they also would have had a better chance if they didn't let their opponent make Lars when they know they play it. So go main phase, normal out Sage effect, and then Imperm. Yep, that's fine. Try to keep him off Maiden, go for Spirit, and then Spirit effect, go ahead search, go for Field Spell, dump Blue Eyes. Spirit effect, chain Meow, just to upstart for 1. They bring out Blue Eyes, they draw on the called by, set Strike, Drill Beam, pass, they draw Lightning Storm, go main phase, Lightning Storm, chain Drill Beam, it gets banished, normal Ice effect, it hit with Strike, and then, yeah, now they have no plays, they said think a second, and then set called by Metaltronus pass. They're trying to activate Metaltronus, but you can't activate Metaltronus onto a normal monster, because it has to negate. I know it says non-token, but you can't use this on a normal monster either. So they're gonna go ahead and try to crash. Sure, I'm surprised that Jadio YGO doesn't know that ruling. I feel like if you play Blue Eyes a lot, like Metaltronus is a really popular card. I feel like that's like a scenario that would come up. So then they go pass, draw Maiden, normal out Maiden, Mausoleum, target Maiden, and then Maiden effect. In response to Maiden, they're gonna go Metaltronus. Go ahead, bring out Valor from the deck to negate that. Dump Blue Eyes. Link off to summon out Spirit. Spirit effect. Chain called by onto Spirit. That's fine. And then now we have Roar. So Roar, bring out Blue Eyes. Maiden summon itself out. We can go Maiden to place. And then there's just game. Go ahead, place True Light effect. Go Wishes, discard. Go ahead, search out an effect Valor plus Majesty. Shouldn't it be Sage? And then we extra normal summon Sage, and Sage grabs Valor. We're gonna go Wishes into Tyrant. And then, I guess it's just game anyways. We could just use this effect to reset any trap from grave. So we can set Solemn Strike. So effect, set strike, and then on to game number 3 now of match 3 of the Iron Man. We'll see I'm okay go first. We have Ash, Imperm, Sage, Lordly Load, Pot of Prosperity. They have Bonfire, Judgment, Called by, Ash Blossom, and Fua. So go activate Bonfire, Ash Blossom at Chain, Called by. They go Banish, search out X Ryzeal, sure. And then they can go special summon out X Ryzeal by dumping Detonator effect. We try to imperm it because our thought process is like, okay, they would go for Ice if they were in a good spot, right? And they wouldn't have Called by Ash if they were in a good spot, right? So now we're putting them on basically have Fua or Node. But they do have Fua. So normal out Fua, make Duo effect to attach, Duo effect to detach and go search. And then that's going to grab out the Ryzeal Cross, and then grab out the Node Ryzeal. Node Ryzeal? Not Sword Ryzeal? Okay. Sure. Activate Cross, special out Node. Node, send Ash Blossom to special back out X. Overlay in the Detonator. Detonator effect to attach Ash Blossom, set Judgment Pass. I don't like how we played that. We should have sent Duo. We didn't need Cross Naked anymore. Yeah, we didn't need Cross Naked anymore. What are they can't hand trap you. There's no hand trap left. Besides Nib. But you can't respect Nib like that much all the time while putting yourself behind this much every time. I feel like you're gonna lose a lot more games because you're respecting Nib than you're gonna win games because you're respecting Nib. Like, we could have kept Ash Blossom in hand. That's crazy. We could have kept Ash Blossom in hand and got a draw. Like, I know we want to keep Duo up, but, like, it's just not even worth it. Like, if they Metal Tronus Detonator, like, I guess we have Judgment. Yeah, and we have Ash. Should have Ash. I guess Slayer. We get hurt by Slayer. They draw Lightning Storm back row. They Judgment it. Activate Pot of Prosperity. Look at the top 6. And then we'll go ahead and we will see Slayer, which, it's fine. Yeah, could have had a draw and Ash in hand. You're so sick. Activate Slayer, out that, Mirror Logic on the cross. And then proceed to just win the game. Lordly Lord, Barrel, Drill Beam, Link 1, search field spell, activate field spell, extra normal out Sage. Sage effect, Maiden to go place True Light. We have field spell, dump Blue Eyes. We have Spirit, bring out Blue Eyes. Maiden effect, special summon itself out. It's good. Battle phase, beat over Duo. It's half damage. Attack. Yeah. Then go ahead, use those. Okay, looks like we forgot about the half damage. They go Spirit. And then they're going to go Spirit effect, sure, bring out Lightstorm Dragon effect, pop Ryzeal Cross, Lordly Load, summon out Blue Eyes, end phase, this will get popped, and then use its effect to go ahead and reset Imperm, and then pass turn, they draw Sword, yeah, that's game. Wait, we never even used True Light effect to set, right? Yeah, I don't think we did. Yeah, we never used it to summon, we never used it to set. Yeah, we just forgot about our True Light. We were like, oh, we're too far ahead. Which I guess we are just too far ahead. They're never winning that. So, GG. Yeah, I think the Ryzeal player just played that turn really bad. They could have had Ash in hand. They could have had Judgment. Could have had a draw. Which we see would have been Sword Ryzeal. Which, if they really went for Node, then they drew in the Sword. I guess that's fine. That's just like follow up at that point. Yeah, we're not gonna like commit it or anything. But yeah, could have been like a lot further ahead. If you Ash Pot of Prosperity and you Judgment Lightning Storm, then that puts them in a really awkward spot, right? Yeah, they probably don't crack that board. It's only if you Ash Pot of Prosperity though. But even if you don't Ash Pot of Prosperity, like, still like, yeah, you'd still be in a much better spot. You have Ash for, like, somewhere on their combo. And then you still have like follow-up in hand, then you have the draw for turn, so you can like try to win the game. But alright, that's gonna be it for the Iron Man. With that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.